Hello there my Purple Banditos, and welcome back to more Let's Play Pokemon White version, Randomizer Nuzlocke. I'm PurpleRodri. Last time we rode on the Ferris wheel with N, and he actually told us a little secret that he's the king of Team Plasma. In today's episode, we're gonna go ahead and make our way inside of Nimbasa City's gym and take on its leader, Elesa, the Shining Beauty. Now, we've met Elesa before, and she definitely was a Shining Beauty, but let's go ahead and head inside. How about it? I can see you're surprised. Would you ever have guessed that this gym is a roller coaster? So basically, guys, this gym is going to be based on a whole roller coaster theme. So we're going to be riding around on these roller coasters trying to find our way to Elesa, and I know that I'm definitely excited. Also, once again, thank you guys for your tips and your comments. Make sure you guys go ahead and give this video a like, and now we can start boarding the roller coaster spaceship looking places. All we have to do here is pretty much ride around on the roller coaster, and hopefully that'll lead us in the right direction. I know that there's gonna be a bunch of battles, a bunch of different little paths we could take, and I just hope that we can figure it out. Let's go ahead and start off with our first battle then, and while I'm doing this, I want to talk to you guys about the question I asked you yesterday. I asked you guys if you could travel back in time or travel forward in time, if you could time travel in general, where you would go. And I gotta tell you guys, the responses I got from you were really inspiring, and I was in a little bit of awe to some of the responses that you guys gave me. At first, I was expecting it to be just, travel to the future and see this and see that. But then a lot of you guys gave me really deep, comments that really meant a lot to me and really hit home. And I gotta tell you, I really appreciate that. A lot of you guys told me you would go back in time to see an old relative, or see how your parents met, or just to see how everything was back in the day. Some of you guys said you would like to go into the future to see technology and to see how much the world has changed. And I started really thinking about all of this, and it made me realize it's really just nuts how short life is and how little of the world we all get to see. So I hope that we all do have the chance to travel and to explore and to really make the most of our lives, because life is so short and you never know what could happen. So I want to give you guys a thank you for that, for helping me realize these things, because it's really amazing to think about that. I was thinking about it in the way of what I would do if I could time travel, and at first I was like, okay, I would probably go back in time and correct some of my mistakes. Now I think that's what a lot of people think. A lot of people would just go back and fix the mistakes that they've made, correct certain things, and try to make their life better. But then I started thinking about it even more, and I was like, you know what? Those moments in the past, all of those things that have happened, all of those mistakes that I made, all of those things that happened to all of us happened for a reason, and they made us who we are today. We wouldn't be here today if it wasn't for those mistakes, and I feel like that's really how it is, that those things do happen for a reason, and we learn from it, and we grow into the people and the person we're supposed to be. So it's really cool to think about that. That also really related to me, because there's this movie called About Time. It's kind of a recent movie, I would say. Basically, it's about this guy and the male, people in his family, like the male members of his family, can actually travel back in time to moments that they've experienced before. So it's really cool. They go into he goes into a closet, and he has to think about the moment, and he travels back in time to that moment. So basically, that it's really cool that he can travel back in time and relive some experiences and do things correctly. But what pretty much you end up getting out of the movie, which I think is really cool, is the fact that by the end of the movie, the guy realizes that if you just live your day as if you were going back in time and redoing it, and just doing everything that you want to do, and just really making the most of your day, that's what's really worth it. So we don't have to travel back in time. We don't have to go and correct our mistakes. We just have to live this day like it's, our second time doing it. That, we go and correct everything, and we just make the most of everything, and we have to stay positive and happy and just really appreciate our lives. And it's just something that really, really connected with me. So I want to thank you guys for that. I wanted to give that message back because I know there's a lot of trouble in the world and life can be tough at times, but you just got to keep pushing through because things do happen for a reason. If you live your life every day like it's your last day, you never know. You could just be randomly doing something, you never know. But if you live it like it's your last day, if you live it with everything you got and you give life, everything you have and just go all in, you're gonna be a much happier person. And I've been really thinking that myself. I want to give everything I have to life. I want to wake up happy. I want to help others and make other people happy and just really go out of my way to just help everyone and help the world. And I think that's really, really good. And I hope you guys understand what I'm saying. It's just something that was kind of really in my heart, and I wanted to talk to you guys about that. And I hope that you guys will understand the message that I'm trying to give. I think it's pretty fitting, too, that we get to talk about this because of the whole time travel question. Because it goes in to a lot of deeper territory, Everything having to do with time travel, I gotta tell you, is just nuts. If you really start thinking about time travel, there's just so much that you can expand on. Anyways, we're doing really good in this gym so far. We've just been battling everybody. And I think our team's really strong. Having Hua up in front is definitely something that's going to help us out a lot. Hua's an absolute beast, so I thought Hua would be the one to best defend everybody else, just to make sure if a legendary comes out, Hua will be able to tank it out, and we'll be able to continue on our way. Elesa's gym has actually been very strange so far. It has a lot of different Pokemon that I haven't really had the chance to see combined in a gym. So it's cool that we have that. Why did I even click Thunderbolt? Sometimes I have these blonde moments where I just click the wrong move and I don't think about it. I need to really just start focusing down a little more and clicking some of the moves that are actually going to help our Pokemon. Also, you guys can see that our Pokemon are all about level 24, 25, so I didn't end up training any of them because I thought it would be really good to keep them at this level. Right now, we have a really, really strong team. If you guys check out our team, it's really, really strong and very well balanced. This is a team that I would probably put together, if I could find these Pokemon in the areas that they're supposed to be because it's so great. Overall, I think our team is going to be very, very successful continuing on into the gyms, and I just hope we could keep that going. So I don't want to overtrain them too much. We're going to keep them around this level because they've been gaining enough XP as is. You can already see that Blaze, who is a Pokemon that we just added. This little guy, Blaze, was a Torchic like a little bit ago. He was a little level 15 Torchic who could barely do anything, and now it's, this awesome Combuskin that is level 26 and will eventually become a Blaziken. It's really, really nuts how much XP we're getting in this game. And with that, guys, put your hands up. And woo! It looks like we just rode that roller coaster ride. I always love that part of this gym. I think that's one of the most fun moments. And we're very, very close to Elesa, which I am totally happy about. All right, let's see how this is going to go. Of course, there's going to be another battle. There's always another battle. I'm going to start coming up with some, Rodri's laws of Pokemon. It's kind of like Newton's laws. Anything that can will happen, or however it goes. Every time there is a possible battle, you will have the battle. It's the truth about it. If you can have a battle, you will have a battle. Oh no. Oh no. I remember Shedinjas. These Pokemon are so freaking annoying to hit. Oh man. I'm just gonna go for the Rock Blast and just hope that it hits it. But I know how slippery of a Pokemon this is. This is one of those Pokemon that whenever I see it, I'm just like, alright. And we just knocked it down. Hua is a little too strong for everybody right now. And I know you guys have been mentioning that I should evolve Hua into a Rhyperior, but I need to figure out how to do that exactly in this game. So leave me some comments and we'll figure that out together. That's the fun of it. Just going into, oh! It looks like we just flipped and turned. Okay, that was actually a lot of fun too. So we have finally made it to Elesa. I'm going to go ahead and heal up our Pokemon, prepare our team, and then we'll be ready to take her on. With that, ladies and gentlemen, we are ready to take on our 4th gym leader. Did a fantastic speed leave you dizzy? Well, I don't know about you, Elesa, but something's got me dizzy. Here we go, Rodri versus Pokemon Gym Leader, the pretty model Elesa. So let's go ahead and take her on her 3 Pokemon. She's got a Gliscor, so this is definitely not an electric type gym. That is the secret behind the randomizer. You never know what's gonna come out. And let's see. I feel like we can take down this Gliscor. Having Hoo-Wah up in front is actually pretty good because Hoo-Wah won't take that much damage from this guy. You also have to remember that Elesa is going to have a bunch of Hyper Potions and everything too. So I like to get the Hyper Potions out of the way on the first Pokemon if possible, because the Pokemon later on are going to be even stronger. So if we could actually put some damage on this Gliscor, take out the Hyper Potions, that would be a very, very fantastic thing for us to do. Wait, do we even have an item on Hoo-Wah? Oh, yeah, we do. Okay, let's go. Oh, that was a good hit. Let's hit him a little more. Oh, yeah, we're going to go ahead and definitely pop some Hyper Potions out of Elesa. This is what I'm talking about. Hoo-Wah is doing some serious damage, and there we go. We have the first one out. You know, these are the strategies you have to use in a Randomizer Nuzlocke. You have to use, like, some of the weirdest strategies because your Pokemon are always in danger. That's something that I've really come to realize, that I do not want to lose any more Pokemon. And if I could actually hold out and not lose any more, I'll be really happy with that. And I am going to switch out Hoo-Wah. That is another thing you should do. Switch out your Pokemon when they're low. Don't risk it. That is why Randomizer Nuzlockes are so difficult, because you just should not risk those hits. I'm like that too. I love going for it. I love taking the gamble and taking the chance, but sometimes you just cannot do it because you will end up losing too many Pokemon. All right, you know what? We got our boy Zoom out here, and you guys know that Zoom's about to crush this gym. Zoom doesn't hold back at all, so let's see what you got, Zoomster. We're gonna do... Oh, that was a good amount of damage. I think a Dragon Rage might actually be able to take down the Gliscor right now. So let's go for it, and let's see if that'll take it down. Okay, so very cool. We got Gliscor down. We also got a couple Hyper Potions out. So let's see who's next. Ooh, a Basculin. You know what? We haven't put Daffy out in a while, and Daffy could probably handle going up against a Basculin. I mean, they're both water types. I'm pretty sure Daffy could hold up against it. That would be a little bit of fun. All right, let's see. I'm going to go ahead and go for, let's go for a wing attack. Okay, don't do that much. Don't do that much. Yeah, that was way too much. I'm going to have to switch out Daffy. At least we got you into the battle, Daffy. Let's go ahead and bring out... I think Lily's got this under control. Lily is actually really, really strong. Very underused right now. I need to start using Lily more, but we really haven't had that many opponents that Lily can go up against. All right, I'm just going to go ahead and go for the Mega Drain. Oh my goodness, Lily avoided the attack. That's what I'm talking about. There we go. Lily is coming in clutch. That's what I love to see when our Pokemon step it up. You know what, Lily? We're going to get you in the mix more often. We're going to start getting Lily in more battles. A Meganium is the last Pokemon. Oh, this is going to be awesome. Okay, so we have a Combuskin against a Meganium. This is so sweet. Okay, I am definitely super excited now because Blaze is also level 27. So this is pretty fair. I would say this is a pretty fair battle. Well, not really, because we just so happen to have a fire type and we can just burn the little leaf. You know, we can burn the leaves on the Meganium. Sometimes, you know, that's how life goes, guys. If they give you a fire type, use the fire type. You know, that's what happens here. It also got burned. Oh, this poor Pokemon. Let's go for one more Ember. Oh, there we go. This Pokemon is going to go down. But that was awesome. I love having the chance to go against other starters, especially when gym leaders have them. With that, it's super effective. Meganium has gone down. We gained a bunch of XP, and now Blaze is our highest level Pokemon, which is pretty nuts considering we just added this guy to our team. I knew it was going to happen like that just because I love fire types. I always love to use them. We defeated leader Elesa. I mean to make a head spin, but you shocked me instead. We got 32-40 for winning. My oh my, you have a sweet fighting style. I mean, you're a great trainer. Excuse me. Here. I want you to have this. With that, guys, we have obtained our 4th out of 8 badges here in the Unova region. 4 more to go. We're halfway through this adventure, and we are looking quite good to continue on. We received the Bolt badge from Elesa. If you have 4 badges, thank you, Elesa. I appreciate it. Thank you for the badge. I'm actually really excited now because we also got TM72 Volt Switch. So that's actually a pretty good move. We could possibly teach that to one of our Pokemon. But as I was saying, guys, I am super pumped now because we have actually made it to 4 badges. So we are looking really good here in the Randomizer Nuzlocke. We're about halfway through, and we are looking really good and really strong. I think we've been quite successful so far, and we've also gotten really lucky with the Pokemon we found out in the field. So as long as we can keep that going and keep it up at this pace, we should be just, you know, looking awesome to complete this Randomizer Nuzlocke. Let's get out of this gym, though. As Elesa said, in order for us to make our way to Driftvale City, we're actually going to need her help to open up a path or something of that sort. Thanks for the fresh water, dude. I really appreciated that. So next time, guys, we will continue from here in Nimbasa City, jamming out. Make sure you guys leave me some tips and comments on what's coming up. Thank you guys so much for watching. I always love all the comments you guys leave me, and I'll catch you guys in the next episode. Goodbye.